Yo, what's up guys, I'll be here, back with the first Descendant video. Today I bring you a HAILEY build guide, a bit different than what you see on YouTube, like, you know, the usual clickbaity, one-shot, Colossus in 3 seconds, you know, super squishy build. This is more of a all-purpose build that you can use, you know, against gluttony and invasions. So it's it's obviously the same concept. You maximize your skill damage and then you go for survivability and cooldowns. You mainly are again damage build again against gluttony especially, and you use your 4 skill only when you need to recharge mana, right? So you can keep up your cold fury or your 3 all the time. So you have pretty much 100% crit rate on your weapons plus crit damage and weak point. She's by far the best gun descendant with the best buffs. She has an insane amount of damage output, and you see from Eclipse, right? She's really powerful in all situations, honestly. Except from, you know, mobbing. Obviously, we'll have to see if one of her modules will have a fix for that. But honestly, it's a good downside, considering she has by far the best single target damage in the game. So let's go over the modules real quickly. So there are a few variations. This is my all-purpose, right, general build against like art content. I use this, you know, with Spear Shield and Glacial Symptom to maximize your skill damage without crit, because Gluttony is extremely crit resistant. Then you can Nimble Fingers and Time Distribution. You could go MP Conversion, but I rather have the MP and the HP, because I use my 4 just for MP, not really for damage. My damage is still Greg, right? You know, you have 2 HP, focus on chill, shot focus, the usual. And then maximize conservation is really good. It feels really great for your mana economy, right? So pretty much your rotation is just gonna be Greg while you're max stacks of Cold Fury, and then you use your sniper every 15 to 20 seconds to just recharge your MP. So you constantly just shoot, and your output is insane because your buffs are crazy. It's 45% flat crit rate and 20% crit damage and 50% weak point. Like, it's crazy. She has insane buffs on her guns. This is the one-shot build. This is the build I'd use for showcasing like hard mode bosses that are one-shottable, right? So yeah, you maximize your crit damage and your skill damage. You don't want to use skill insight because you're going overcap on crit. So frontlines and emergency measures and skill concentration is enough. Components, I actually don't go Slayer because with Slayer you're too squishy. So I go two Polar Knight and 2 Decimator for a all-rounder, right? A bit of skill damage and a bit of crit to reach that 100% on like Greg and near 100% on Piercing Light. Stats are obviously HP, max HP, max HP. HP max MP is mandatory. And if you can, MP recovery in combat, but it's not really needed since you recover enough MP with your 4 as HAILEY, and base MP is extremely high. Then you want defense, of course, and shield and MP recovery modifier, ideally, because you don't care about your shield. And then another Polar Knight with, you know, shield and a resistance of your choice. Yep. Weapons. So Greg, build it like this, so maximizing your crit damage and your weak point with Spray and Pray to keep up shooting and better ammo economy. Set focus could be replaced, honestly, with, let me think, with more with like weapon charge, right? And then instead of Spray and Pray, you could have Fire Conduct, or it depends on preference. I like Spray and Pray for the ammo economy, right? Because not only you keep shooting for 3 seconds, but you don't consume that ammo. So this is really valuable if you don't have a Enzo. And in my opinion, this is like a better play. Of course, you could go Fire Conductor, right? But yeah, Piercing Light, you absolutely don't need crit, so you scrap better Insight and Insight Focus, all the crit mods. You have 45% flat with HAILEY, so you don't need crit. So you want to maximize your ammo. So expand weapon charge and concentrate support armor to have 3 additional ammo in your unique weapon. So you're 4. Here you want a weak point. Of course, I still need to catalyze 1 slot, but the build is the same. Special sight for consistent weak point damage instead of like a single good shot, right? Rapid fire for more attack speed, yeah. And your classic, concentration priority and better concentration. Piercing Light is by far your best in slot, since your unique weapon takes the firearm attack, right? The base damage of the weapon, and increases it by 50%. Yeah. So Piercing Light is by far the best option. You could go Forest Gaze or Afterglow Sword. Of course, Afterglow Sword is a bit better than Forest Gaze because Forest Gaze is purple, so you cannot have a Reactor. So Reactor, I went with Chill, Kill, Power Boost, and Singular. You should go, if you want to maximize your damage, you want Crit and Colossus. This is more of our all-rounder. It's better for Gluttony because he has crit resistance, but yeah, it's your output is insane, as you can see from the kills. Like, it doesn't really matter. You don't need Slayer, you don't need crit damage really. So I just settled for this with Piercing Light, of course. Yeah, the third weapon, obviously you want a solid general rounds weapon like Enduring Legacy. I just put Millennium Frost because, I don't know, to run faster. But you want Enduring Legacy. And I think that's it. Oh, as you can see, you're really tanky with this build. Your output is crazy, you're tanky. You have nearly 22k HP. I'm missing Spear and Shield levels, but like I still need to put a few catalysts. We'll see how her transmods will affect her. She's really solid. She's probably the better Descendant right now. And yeah, I'll definitely make videos about her Transcendent modules. So stay tuned for that. And see you in the next one.